Alright, this is a response to the Hatebit podcast casting call. I would like to say that these guys need me on here because I've got personality, got long hair. I think there need to be at least one more person on there with long hair, just to keep the status quo metalheads. I'm a metalhead, of course, as you can tell by my videos. I'm a huge gamer, a huge nerd in general. I mean, I love comics, I love anime, I love manga. It just all around, all across the board. I'm, pretty spread out. Used to play D&D, Cyberpunk, Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Reckoning, random pen and paper RPGs that a lot of people don't even think of. There's a Cthulhu one I tried out one time. I don't even remember the name. I've got a lot of good contrary opinions to a lot of what these guys are saying. And I do agree with them a lot of the time, especially when it comes to the actual state and decay of the industry. But when it comes to individual games, I like to think that I can bring out a really good discussion rather than arguments. And I don't know, I think it would be really, really cool to hear these guys talk and to really pick your brains. You guys are the ones who are watching this Hatebit. So I want to pick your brains. I want to, I want to hear what you guys have to say about certain things that you may not have mentioned on other podcasts and stuff like that. And oh my god, I would die to be able to actually just to be in a before call, just before you even record, just to shoot the shit with you guys, where Ronald Reagan sniffing coke off of Ronald Reagan's dead blue penis came from, that kind of thing. I would love that shit. I play music. I love music. I've got a lot of theory knowledge. I've got a lot of ideas of what makes good music good. And I would love to actually sit down and talk to Razor Fist and Yell Chaos about their ideas about what makes music good. And I think we could have some really good conversations about that. And I like to think I know what I'm talking about when it comes to music. I mean, I studied music in college, jazz, mostly jazz, but a lot of theory in general. But I took that over to the metal genre and tried to make it my own. Failed miserably, by the way. And I'm not completely jaded by the industry. I don't think that there is all shit coming out right now, although a lot of it, most of it is. But there is some really good things still happening from a lot of really clever developers. And a lot of these old guys who we used to love are going to new places and pumping out new stuff and reminiscent of what we used to love. And I really think that needs to, kind of be brought out and discussed a little bit. I think that would be fucking amazing. And I do have hope for the industry. I do. There's so much doom and gloom going on, and I love the hatefulness and the tone of the podcast, but I think there really is just a little bit of room for just a little more positivity. I think that would be really cool. And I've got no console allegiance whatsoever. I mean, I played 360. I mainly record on a PS3, but that's just because it's easiest with my Elgato system, because I don't have an HDMI Xbox 360. I've got an original generation. Anyway, a bunch of technical jargon that you don't need to hear. But I am good with technical jargon. I am good with tech. I've got decent editing skills. Not like that really matters if I'm just going to be a co-host or guest or whatever. But since Magnus does all that, and I'll let him do all that if that's what he chooses to do. And I just love, God, I love technology. I love talking about it to people who know what they're talking about. And you guys, you Hatebit guys, you fucking know what you're talking about. And I would love to be a part of that, at least in some small way, shape, or form. I mean, I have been going back and forth with Mr. Chaos, who is fucking awesome, by the way. Thanks for taking the time out of your day just to fucking chat up some nobody. And that's the other thing, I am kind of a YouTube nobody, but at the same time, I do have content out there. I do plan on making more, and I really think that if you guys were to add me, I would be a good, I would be around like Silent Rob or Larry Bundy. you know, just randomly commenting and shit like that. I think that would be really fucking cool. And I have a wit to match, but we are getting, I think I could really keep up with the conversation with Chaos and Razorfist, but we're getting up to 5 minutes, so thank you very much. Please pick me.